and welcome back to the Magic Bedtime Stories podcast. I'm Niklas, and with me, as usual, is my brother
Tobias. And just like Niklas, I love sharing wonderful stories. And thanks to our AI friend Aida and all of you, we can make these stories come alive in our podcast.
Before we jump into today's story, let's chat with Aida. Aida, what do you have for us today?
Hello everyone, today I've prepared something very interesting. Did you know there's more to popcorn than just being a delicious snack? I'm printing the facts for you right now.
Okay, here we go. Today's facts are all about popcorn. Are you ready to learn some fun facts?
Popcorn is a fun snack to eat. It can be popped in the microwave or on the stovetop. You can also add butter, salt, or other toppings to make it taste even better.
Popcorn is like tiny corn magicians. When they get hot, they change from little kernels to big, fluffy treats. That happens because the little water inside them turns into steam, which makes them pop open and become yummy to eat.
Popcorn is an ancient snack. People have been eating popcorn for thousands of years. Imagine, long ago, humans around a campfire popping corn to eat, just like we do today.
Popcorn are jumping champions. When they pop, they can jump up to 3 times their original size. It's like they're jumping for joy to become a fun snack.
Popcorn is the world's favorite snack. Whether you're at the movies, at home, or at the circus, popcorn is always there to give us something tasty to eat. And the best part is, you can add your favorite flavors like butter, caramel, or chocolate.
Wow, I never really knew that much about popcorn before. But now it's time for the main event, today's bedtime story. We received a lovely idea from Charlie, who is 5 years old and lives in Perth. Charlie wants a story about a pirate adventure involving magical popcorn.
If you have a story idea, please share it with us at magicbedtimestories.com. You can record your voice or write it down. We love your creative ideas.
So, Aida, are you ready to whip up a new story for us?
Absolutely. But first, how about a quick riddle to get our brains working?
Sure, that sounds fun.
Here's the riddle. I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind. What am I?
That's a tricky one.
It's an echo.
Ah, of course. Now, Aida, can you craft a bedtime story set on a pirate ship with magical popcorn?
Consider it done, Tobias. Here we go.
Okay, the story is ready. Let's dive into the popcorn adventure of Charlie the Pirate.
In the bustling port of Marigold Bay, where seagulls cried and sails fluttered, young Charlie, known far and wide as the most daring pirate of his age, stood aboard his beloved ship, the Sea Whisperer. His eyes gleamed with excitement as he unfurled a mysterious map, its edges as worn as the decks he trod. "Lads and lasses," he announced, "we set sail for the enchanted seas." The crew, a motley collection of seasoned sea dogs and bright-eyed adventurers, erupted in cheers. Among them were One-Eyed Jack, a navigator with stories in every scar, and nimble-footed Lily, the ship's cook with a knack for knife-throwing. They trusted Charlie, not just for his courage, but for the loyalty and fairness that made him a true leader. As the Sea Whisperer cut through the waves, the map led them to waters where the blue was deeper and the stars shone brighter. It was here that the enchanted seas whispered secrets of old, of islands that appeared with the moon and treasures guarded by the cosmos. One starlit night, the Sea Whisperer approached an island unlike any other. It was aglow with a soft golden light, and as they neared, Charlie could see fields of popcorn growing like coral, their husks shimmering under the moonlight. This was the Isle of Pops, a place of legend where each popcorn kernel held a magical property. Charlie and his crew set foot on the island, marveling at the sight. They watched as kernels popped right off the stalks, bursting into the air with a glow. "Remember, mates," Charlie cautioned, "each kernel holds a different magic. We must choose wisely." They soon discovered the wonders of the popcorn. One-Eyed Jack ate a silver-hued kernel and found his vision sharper than ever, even his blind eye restored. Lily tried a pearl-colored one and suddenly moved with the speed of the wind. Charlie, curious, chose a kernel that sparkled like a star. Upon eating it, he felt a surge of strength coursing through his veins. Their joy, however, was short-lived. A rival pirate ship, the Black Marauder, captained by the notorious Captain Flintlock, had followed them. Flintlock, a ruthless pirate with a grudge against Charlie, sought the magic of the Isle for himself. As Flintlock's crew descended upon them, Charlie and his crew prepared to defend the island. They were outnumbered but not outmatched, especially with the newfound powers granted by the magical popcorn. The battle was fierce, with clashing swords and flying kernels, each unleashing strange magics. In the midst of the chaos, Charlie faced Flintlock in a duel. Their swords rang in the moonlit night, a dance of steel and shadows. Just as Flintlock seemed to gain the upper hand, Charlie's super strength turned the tide. With Flintlock defeated and his crew retreating, Charlie knew this was just the beginning of their adventure. The map held more secrets, and the enchanted seas were full of wonders and dangers alike. As dawn broke, Charlie gazed at the horizon, his heart racing with the promise of the adventures that lay ahead. The Sea Whisperer, her sails full of the morning breeze, set off once more into the vast and mysterious ocean. As the Sea Whisperer sailed away from the Isle of Pops, with the morning sun gilding the waves, Charlie stood at the helm, the magical map spread before him. The next clue pointed them towards the heart of the enchanted seas, where the legendary treasure of Captain Starbeard was said to be hidden. The crew, now buoyed by their victory over Captain Flintlock and empowered by the magical popcorn, felt invincible. They shared tales of mythical beasts and lost kingdoms, their spirits as high as the seagulls above. Even One-Eyed Jack, usually so gruff, couldn't help but join in the laughter. As days turned into nights, they encountered wonders beyond imagination. They sailed through a storm of shooting stars, navigated a maze of rainbow-colored reefs, and even parleyed with a tribe of merfolk who spoke in melodies. Each experience brought them closer, not just to the treasure, but to each other. Then, as foretold by the map, they reached a swirling vortex of water and light, the gateway to the hidden realm of Captain Starbeard. With hearts pounding, they sailed into the vortex, the Sea Whisperer enveloped by a whirlwind of colors and sounds. They emerged in a world where the sky shimmered with auroras and the sea glowed like liquid sapphire. There, floating in the midst of this otherworldly beauty, was an island crowned with a mountain, its peak piercing the sky. The island was alive with magic. Trees whispered secrets of the past, and streams flowed with water that sparkled like diamonds. At the mountain's base was a cavern, its entrance guarded by a giant stone dragon. This, Charlie knew, was the final guardian of Starbeard's treasure. With caution, they approached the dragon, only to find it coming to life, its eyes glowing like embers. The crew readied for battle, but Charlie, recalling a line from the map, stepped forward alone. He offered a handful of the magical popcorn, a gesture of peace. To everyone's astonishment, the dragon accepted, transforming into a magnificent stone archway. Inside the cavern, they found wonders beyond measure, chests overflowing with jewels, ancient artifacts of lost civilizations, and, at the very heart, a crystal chest containing Starbeard's greatest treasure, a golden compass that showed the bearer their heart's true desire. Charlie held the compass, feeling its power thrumming in his palm. He realized then that his greatest treasure was not gold or jewels, but the adventure itself, the bonds forged with his crew, and the endless mysteries of the enchanted seas. With the treasure secured, the Sea Whisperer set sail once more, leaving the mystical island behind. As they journeyed back to Marigold Bay, the crew knew that their adventures were far from over. For in the world of Charlie the Pirate, every horizon held a new story, every star a new dream, and every kernel of magical popcorn a new possibility. And so, with the wind in their sails and the stars as their guide, they sailed on towards the next great adventure.
What a fantastic story. Thank you, Aida, for helping us bring Charlie's imagination to life.
My pleasure. May your dreams be as adventurous as Charlie the Pirate's. Good night.
And to all of our listeners, sleep tight and dream of magic adventures. Good night.